Good morning. Readings with Sally Graciela here. Sally Grace Readings. I have a story to tell you. It's really a story my sister shared with me yesterday. I went over to visit her, and I want to preface this story because if you're not from Ithaca, you will notice that perhaps around you in the springtime it's been beautiful, and if you've had a lot of sun, it feels good. At least if we're going to be COVIDing and all that kind of stuff, if you can go outside and work in your garden and it's sunny and warm, it's a good feeling, right? Well, here in Ithaca, we've had one day of sun and 3 days of rain, then maybe another day of sun and 4 days of rain and another day of sun and 6 days of rain. And then we had 2 days in a row where there was sun and it felt amazing and wonderful. And now it's raining again. So today I'm going, what do I have to say that is going to be like uplifting, you know? What I'm going to tell you what I'm doing is I'm lighting extra candles for myself. I'm making sure I'm getting my exercise. I'm noticing if I'm a little extra cranky and spending a little more time working with myself, stretching, like I said, exercise, prayers, trying to stay level-headed with my family, all those kinds of things, and just adhering to a routine or making a routine a goal for myself, things that I know are going to make me feel good, just because I'm going to complete something today. So even if the weather's sucky out there, excuse my language, sucky out there, I can do something that brings a little light into my world. So that being said, there's a little story about my sister going for a walk with a friend, and there was a beekeeper right near, well, it wasn't right near the hive, but it was, the beekeeper was warning them not to get too close to the hive because he said that the bees were angry because of the cold season. Things aren't blossoming the way that they should, and the bees woke up and were ready for action and ready to feed, but then the flowers weren't doing their part. I mean, I have daffodils outside that never bloomed, right? So anyway, the story goes that the friend and she walked, well, 40 feet away, but not 60 feet away, which is what the beekeeper suggested. And sure enough, these bees just came across away from their beehives and attacked them. That was a really frightening experience. My sister came in to her apartment, her house, and said, "Oh my gosh, I just feel devastated. My poor friend was stung by the bee like 6 times, bees by 6 times, and she was kind of like traumatized by that experience." So everything is okay. The friend is fine. She wasn't allergic, thank God, you know. But you know, this is like food for thought. It's been an extra cold spring on top of COVIDing and dealing with being inside. We're dealing with lousy weather, you know, or what you might perceive as. If you're like me, you get impatient sometimes with the weather and say, change, right? I want something a little different, okay? So, like Mother Nature's going to change for me, right? Anyway, that being said, I'm going to pull a couple of cards from a different deck today. 3 cards, maybe 4, from my German deck, okay? And I'll see what it says in terms of a little inspiration today. Okay, Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups, or Chalices. All right, here's the Queen of Swords in this deck. This is kind of a medieval Elizabethan kind of deck, and I pulled it out because I'm about to do a virtual online play with the Hangar Theater called The Skin of Our Teeth, and so I thought, oh, well, I'll pull out my Elizabethan deck, okay? And this is the Queen of Swords. She says, the Queen of Swords has to do with fire, okay? Also, she can be somebody who is kind of stalwart, maybe a little temperamental, somebody who's maybe a little too quick to making decisions, So that's the way I'm looking at that. And if I make decisions too quickly today, I am going to be feeling pretty unhappy. So the message is, if you want the cups to be like this, is to take a little more time. You may think you have it together, but it's good to make a little extra time for your thoughts and making decisions. Then we have the Hanged Man in this position. It's looking like, okay, the Hanged Man is in this position is upside down, okay? The Hanged Man is supposed to be like this, okay? When the Hanged Man is this way, that's not always a good, comfortable feeling. And when the Hanged Man is sort of like, hang in there and it'll just work out for itself. This day is going to require more concentration, okay? In order to get the Hanged Man in that kind of hang loose feeling, okay? It's kind of a little bit of a warning, a little bit of a lesson here. The Night of Chalice, it says, is crossing over all three of these. And he's saying, as long as you are aware and conscious of your actions, I will come to you and bring you the nourishment that you need. It's kind of like talking to the bees and saying, listen, hold on, wait, hang in there, the flowers will open again. Please don't attack people. I will bring you the nourishment you need. Okay? All right, so in connecting that with the Spirit, that's just saying, do this, take your time, hang in there, light your candles. The help is there. The message is there. Listen a little more closely today. Be kind to yourself as always. The sun will come out again, guys. Love you. God bless.